Continuous Professional Development Program for Non-Option Science Teacher 2021. Inquiry Approach in Teaching Science. Explain phase. Activity 11.4 Objects or materials which are more or less dense than water. Here are all the apparatus used for this investigation. If we put fresh egg in the water, where will it sink? Write your prediction in worksheet 11.2 and carry out the observation and fill in the columns given for activity 11.4. Here was the simple setup for this investigation. For activity 11.4, we need an egg and we predict first. Then we observe. What happened? Test it out. We are going to explore more after this. Let's go. This is the result for activity 11.4 Explain phase. Here we go. After we put the egg into the water, we realize that the egg sink in the water. What caused the egg sink in the water? Can we float it up? Do we have the same observation like this? Alright, let us do some magic. What magic is that? Take a look on this. Add a few spoons of salt into the water and stir the water to dissolve the salt. Then put the egg back into the salt solution. What do you think is going to happen? Write your prediction and observation. Then explain what happened. Let's do some magic. Add a few spoons of salt into the water in the beaker. Maybe 2 spoons, 3 spoons, or 4 spoons. Depends on the situation. After that, we stir it. Make sure all the salt is dissolved in the water. Now, the water is called a salt solution. Then, the magic happened. Put the same egg into the salt solution and test it out. What will happen? Write down in your worksheet 11.2 and we will discuss in the next meeting. Thank you. Alright, this is the result for the explain phase. Activity 11.4, the salt solution. After we prepare a salt solution, then we put the egg again into the salt solution. We realize that the egg floats in the water. Alright, you see that the difference between the salt solution and the water. Now, the egg floats in the water. What caused the egg float in the water? Think about it. And what's the differences between the salt solution and the water? And is it depends on the density? Okay, you see that the egg is float in the water. Alright, after this we are going to explore more about the density of the solution and the egg. Alright, this is the conclusion for this experiment. You can do a side-by-side comparison. On your left hand side is the salt solution and right hand side is the water. You can see that the egg floats in the salt solution while sink in the water.